Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be beginning the first lesson of our 8th unit of this course. We're going to be working on probabilities. And before we get going, we're just going to start off with some simple ways that we can do probabilities for small numbers of items. And then we're going to work our way into something called the fundamental counting principle and a separate topic called factorials, which is going to lead into tomorrow's lesson. So let's start off with this first thing, which is using tree diagrams, the first concept, the first thing that we need to be able to do. A sporting goods store offers 3 types of snowboards. The 3 types are all mountain, freestyle, and carving. They also have 2 types of snowboarding boots. Those are soft boots and hybrid boots. So if you walked into this store, how many different choices does the store offer you for snowboarding equipment? If you're going to buy a snowboard and a pair of boots, how many different combinations do you possibly have between all of those? And so one of the basic ways, when you only have 3 types of one and 2 types of the other, one of the easiest ways to do this is just to build a tree diagram. And so it might look like something like this, okay? So here's you at the very top, and let's first split off, and let's talk about the 3 separate types of snowboards that you possibly have. Okay, so the 3 types of snowboard I have are all mountain, you have freestyle, and you have carving. And so we have what looks like a tree starting to form. By the way, you could also do this if you wanted to. You could do it like this, horizontal, and do all mountain, freestyle, and carving this way, right? And then based on that, see what it means is these like the paths that I could travel. I could go with an all mountain snowboard, and then I could also choose between different types of boots. So maybe perhaps I could get all mountain and I could get soft boots, or I could go all mountain and I could get hybrid boots. But I also know that I could have done the same thing for freestyle. So for freestyle, I could have had soft and I could have had hybrid. And for carving, I could have had soft and I could have had hybrid. And you see at the end that it looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 branches that I have on my tree. If I was doing this vertically, maybe I do this. I say soft and hybrid, soft and hybrid, soft and hybrid. And you'll see that I have the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 branches on my tree. And that tells me then that I could have gone all mountain hybrid, all mountain soft, freestyle hybrid, so on and so forth. I could go through and I would have 6 different choices for the number of combinations that I could choose between. So tree diagrams are great. What we're going to see though, this is fine for small numbers, but you can imagine our trees could get pretty big in a hurry if we had more choices, or if I'm doing something like the second problem. You're framing a picture. The frames are available in 12 different styles. Each style is available in 55 different colors. You also want a blue mat board, which is available in 11 different shades of blue. And how many different ways can you frame the picture? So what we're wanting is a shortcut, so I don't have to draw all this out. See, the easy thing is to do this. What we'll notice is, if I would have realized that I had 3 choices from the snowboards, and I had 2 choices from the boots, I could take 3 times 2, and that would give me the 6, instead of drawing the tree branches to figure it out. So down here, if I'm framing a picture, the first thing I can decide is what kind of frame that I want, okay, the style. So I have 12 different styles to choose between. Each style is available in 55 different colors, so I could go style 1, color 1, style 1, color 2, style 1, color 3, so on and so forth, but I'm going to have 55 choices for each one. So our branch, our tree, if we drew it out, would have 12 different branches here, and then each one of those would have 55 individual branches coming off of it. And so in other words, I don't want to draw that. I'm just going to take it times 55. We also want a mat board, which is available in 11 different shades of blue. So these 2 will tell me how many different frames I have, and then I have 11 different shades of blue for the particular mat that I'm looking at. And if I take 12 times 55 times 11, that's an easier way than drawing the picture. I have 7,260 choices. You would have drawn a tree with 7,260 branches on it. So hopefully that makes sense. What we just did there is using tree diagrams is great, but the fundamental counting principle says this. If I know that I have 2 or 3, in this case, events that are going to occur, all I have to do is take the number of different choices I have for this way, times the number of different choices for this one, times the number of different choices for this one, and I can extend that out for as many ideas as I have going on at the same time. If I multiply those values together, it's going to give me the total number of choices. It's a shortcut to finding then the total number of branches that we have. So there's the first video. Hopefully that makes sense. In the next video, we'll work on a couple more complicated examples.